All right, everyone, this is my surprise for you. I'm sorry. He's being very, very, very cheeky at the moment. But yeah, we all read books when we're younger. Everybody does have to poo. And this lion has just woken up. And that's what he's in the mood for. His brother was around here. Check that dread on the bottom of his mane. That's incredible. His brother was around here. And you've got one of the other brothers down with Tristan. He's going to come walk right in front of the car. That is a massive dread. I'm impressed with that dread. Thank you, darling. Thank you for lying in the middle of the road. I just want to move a wee bit just so that we can get a bit of a better visual of his face. He's a stunning, stunning, stunning boy. I'm also happy that for all of you, he's decided to get up and move. Jandre, is that okay for you? Get up and move rather than just lying there. As we know, cats are fab. Black cats can sometimes leave something to the imagination. And he's so beautiful, I prefer to have him up and about. So we're on the boundary, our northern boundary. So if he crosses over to what is a dam on the opposite side, I unfortunately will not be able to follow him. So I think let's give him the chance to give us a little bit of a show before we go anywhere. And I'm just gonna come around a little bit more again. And then Tula Ann, I don't know if you're watching today, but I have a prezi for you. There we go. So Tula Ann, yesterday you asked me about lion cub claws and are they the same as your kitty's claws? So I took this photo yesterday of the little cubs you guys have been watching today. And I just wanted to show you the claws here, which are going to look exactly like your little kitty's claws. So Tula Ann, that's for you. I thought you would enjoy that. All right. And Armil is walking down the road. Let's follow him. See if he leads us to his brother, who we haven't seen yet. As I said, we were just told the general sort of area of where these two were. So John, I'm sorry I didn't get to your crocodile hatchlings, but I was being a little bit selfish because I haven't seen these two boys, but tomorrow I'll get to your hatchlings so we can see them. They're probably doing well. They've been doing well this whole time. Ooh, so something that's interesting for us, we've been doing a lot of lion tracking. So something to get into your heads about how lions move, you have to actually watch a lion move. So there you can see how they place their tracks. And notice how he takes his front paws and puts them out to an angle, and then his back paws come right in. Notice he's walking at what we would consider a slow gait. He's now stopped to groom his dread. Shane, that must bother him so much. He probably... Jandre and I are having a good laugh over this male lion's ginormous dreadlock. All right, I'm not usually one for naming wild animals, but... yeah, PR, you're saying 2 days till hair appointment. I would agree with you. My other thought is that I was just going to say I'm not one into sort of naming wildlife, but I think this is sort of Bob Marley. We might have to call him Damian Marley, Bob Marley's son, because that is a serious dread. All right, back to the serious business of Game Drive. Come now, people. That was facetious, by the way, in case you couldn't pick that up. Just notice that gate there. So he's putting the front paw down, and then the back paw is going to be just behind with the tracks, maybe a little bit on top. But from the way, I mean, he's really ambling from the way that you can see that amble. It's behind, so that's a slow walk. So now we must visualize this next time we're doing tracking segments together, because this is what I visualize in my head. And then we'll try and build up the sequences and build up the pictures in our head. So we'll try and get a fast walk and a medium walk. And then a running gait is completely different. We haven't done a running gait. We have done the lying down. So I actually hope that he does lie down for us, so then you can see what I was talking about, where he lies down and then pushes himself back up. I didn't show you the track there, but this morning we looked at that. Yeah, see, that dreadlock is really bothering him. Where's your brother, dude? All right, watch how he puts his haunches down. Okay, well now that track's gonna look a little bit funny because he's itching himself. Let's see if he lies down fully. But this you would be able to see. He's not going to. So that you're only going to see the back left haunch and a funny little skiff angle with the back right foot, and then his front right paws, which will then slide a little bit. But we'll go have a closer look now. We also have the most gorgeous sunset behind us. So we'll do sunsets and then tracks, I think. What do you think, Gendre? Because right now is really pretty. Oh, sorry. Let me maneuver for you. Gendre is just like me. He's a perfectionist. We want everything to be absolutely gorgeous for you guys to see. But that, yeah. If anyone does watercolor paintings at home, screenshot that. That's a watercolor waiting to happen. Something I never, ever, 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 ever get tired of is a sunrise and a sunset. Now, when we don't have any cloud cover, our sunsets are still beautiful, but you're not getting the amazing play of light without the cloud cover. Those reflections in the different angles is just breathtaking. Don't worry, I still have an eye on our lion. Gorgeous, darling, thank you. All right, our track is just in front. Okay, he's gone up the hill. Don't worry, he's not near me. He's not anywhere you can see. So this is the tail. Can you see that there, Gendre, or did I park like an idiot? Just see it. So that's the tail. And then here, this is the back left haunch. Yeah? And the right haunch would have been there. And then his front paws are here and here. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's catch up to him. Ooh, let's go back to Tristan and our cheeky little lion cubs while we see what this boy is going to do. If I think he's going to roar, I'll let FC know so they can cut away to us. Hello, welcome back. He's been busy scent marking and walking down the road. We've been driving backwards as he's walking down the road to get you those beautiful shots. He's got the sunset behind him. And the good news is that he's heading off in a direction where we can follow him. He's heading into our area as opposed to out of our area. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing now, and moving the way that I'm moving, because I mean, he started moving early enough that we're going to get some roars. I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. It is going to happen. He's eaten something recently in the past couple of days. Nothing huge, but his belly is slightly full. Yes, he is such a stunning male. Tula and thank you for watching again. I always enjoy your questions. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you were watching and saw the picture. It's on my Instagram as well. So if you'd like to go over there, or I can email you a copy if you want. You can just let FC know. I'm super chuffed. Julianne, what do you think of this big male lion? There he's scent marking, spraying some urine. So because he's doing his scent marking and doing all the smell for marking his territory, the audio markings should come at some point. So I have to let you guys know how amazing it is to be able to drive backwards like this and then have a cameraman who knows exactly what I'm doing and is still able to keep everything flowing. Liz, you're saying that you all have named him Myrna? Is that the correct pronunciation? Manna. 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 Me. N. Oh. It's like, has anyone... What's that movie where they're teaching that lady how to do correct English? The rains in Spain. That's what it just felt like. All right, he's not going to let me drive backwards for very much longer. What I would like to do is I'm just going to turn around a little bit because he's going to come to a crossroad. We shall fetch him from there. He's also walking towards where we saw those kudu. Interestingly enough. Maybe I do need voice and allocution lessons. My English is not very precise today. Where are you going there, buddy? Okay, he's gonna come down towards this junction. So while cursed, you read my mind. While I'm repositioning, let's go back to Tristan and his little lion cubs. We are still in the road. We are still driving backwards. And yes, we are still with our mail. I don't know, did Trist say his lions are moving north? Because that's a possibility. Although... I have a feeling, I have a feeling that this boy is just busy doing scent, well, I mean, he's been showing us he's been doing scent marking, because remember it rained, and there's lots of moisture, so his scent will be gone. And so he needs to mark. So sometimes all the brothers will be together and mark together, and sometimes, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at everybody in the face, I'm busy trying not to run us into a ditch. And sometimes they'll go off on their own like this. So we've got the one male that's there with the pride. And then we've got this boy, although the guys were saying that there was two of them earlier. I'm gonna stop up here and then it's gonna be really beautiful. All right. Very nice. So we've switched over to the IR. It is not dark yet, but you'll notice that the IR is picking up nicely. So that's why it is black and white. And by IR, I mean infrared. It's also one of those things, I'm really a fan of black and white photography. So this for me is amazing that you all get to see everything in living color. And then, you know, we get to go over and have more of an artistic feel with these wonderful IR cameras that we have. Or sensors. Is it a sensor or a camera? Both. It's both. An IR cut filter taken out from the camera. James, you are completely correct. It is normal for a lion to roar while he's on patrol, and that's what we're busy waiting for. He's going to come right past us now. Notice how relaxed he is with us. He's going to smell. He's going to look at Gendre. But that's view that you saw there, that's exactly what a guest on safari sees. That's how it would have happened for you. And he's tall enough there that you could reach out and touch him. It's hard to see with the camera. And so James, yes, the roar, that's what I want. As the sun comes down, the cool air rises, or sorry, the hot air rises and the cool air comes down. It forms a shelf, and that helps project the roar up to, in good conditions, about 16 kilometers. Please, someone do that math for me. I'm horrible with math. And yeah, that's what we want. So I'm gonna loop around again, because if he does roar for us, it would be nice for him to be walking towards us and roaring. And if you've ever felt a heavy vibration in your chest where you feel your whole chest moving, that is what it's like for a lion roar. I have a very, very dear friend. We were sharing stories course, over some apple juice about 3 years ago, and one of his most memorable moments as a guide was having two guests that couldn't hear, they were deaf, and having a male lion like this right next to the car and roared, and because you can feel the vibrations, they could feel it. And so they'd gone through their whole safari without being able to hear the sounds that we're so lucky to hear, but obviously see everything, but then to be able to interact with the wildlife on that level. He said that him and his guests just had tears rolling down their face because it's that type of a feeling. It's very, very moving. All right, buddy. Okay, Tristan's lions are having a drink, so we'll send you over there for lion sundowners.